Welcome back to my channel, Breaking the Business Mode. I'm Reggie, Big Reg. We're here to talk all things business, real deal stuff, from personal experiences of mine. We're going to be talking about I built my business the unconventional way, no business plan, no resources, despite what you hear, all that's not necessary. So today, I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about uh, financial literacy. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. First video was about introducing myself, telling you a little bit about Must Be Rough, how I got into the dog treat industry. Um, then I talked about how to start a business, why to start a business, to encourage you to choose a business not just based on monetary gains, but try to seek out them things that you're naturally gifted at and kind of pursue that direction. Um, but financial literacy, it goes deep, you know, and it's something else that I took for granted that I do and that I possess, and it's something that I learned a long time ago. I can remember being a kid and my mom teaching me the importance of what to do with the money that I make, whether she's giving it to me. We grew up on a farm, and so we had these cows and things like that. And so she would give each kid a cow. Then we would sell the cow and she would give us the money. We would take the money and that's what we would use to go school shopping. And so she'll be like, okay, all right, Reg, here you go. We sold your cow. Here's $1,000. You have to go shopping. You need school clothes. I got a list of everything you need. She's like, I'm gonna help you, but I'm gonna need you to manage this money, spread it out, buy the things that you need for school. Anything left over, that's the money you play with. Thinking about that in hindsight, like when you run a small business, your money is not going to be structured like if you punch in a clock somewhere, man. You punch in a clock, guarantee your check either going to come every week, every 2 weeks, every month. You can plan your life out like that. That's also how a lot of people live, paycheck to paycheck, because they're banking on that next one coming at the end of that next time frame. But when you run a small business, the checks don't come like that. You might make a big amount this week or this month, and don't make anything next month, next 2 months. You just never know. And so, without knowing how to manage your money, sure, you spend it all in one whop, and you're not getting another check don't come for another 2 months or so. You're not gonna be sitting pretty. You're not gonna be looking good. You're gonna start getting discouraged, especially if you start this business based off money. If that happens to you, not gonna last long. I mean, these stats is crazy. So 40% of businesses fail within the first year. You know, that's crazy. 40% of businesses fail within the first year. Shoot. You got a 50% chance of it not working. And there's plenty of reasons why it won't work. But for the sake of this video, we talking about money management. A lot of us don't know, you don't realize how important it is to manage your money, what you're doing with it, what's important. Get the money, put it back into the business. You have to understand the importance of saving. And I know you listen to these business channels and these entrepreneur channels, they jump straight into the guts and the glory, like boom, 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 do this, do that, you'll be a millionaire in a year. They skipping this part. This is the part that not many people want to hear. It's like building a house. It's like building a mansion or a skyscraper, whatever. You start with the foundation. You gotta survey the land before you start digging in the dirt. You know, you might hit a gas pipe or something. So the structure needs to be the strongest. The foundation needs to be the toughest. You can't build a 5-story building with a weak foundation. It's going to topple over when it gets too tall. And so these are the things you need to think about also. Am I good with managing money? What are my spending habits? You have to have great saving habits when you start a business. You jump right out the gate, start this business, you start making a little bit of money, cool, rocking and rolling. You start getting some checks in, you got to put some of that money aside. You have to be wise with your spending. Because remember, it's not like you punching a clock where you know these checks are coming in weekly. You might not see another check for a while. Pay your bills, save some money for a rainy day because it's going to rain one day for sure. I can remember when I moved to Minnesota, moved straight up out my parents' crib at like 25, My mom like, he's not ready to go. He's not ready to go. My dad like, get him, let him go, let him go. I moved to Minnesota making like $7 an hour, bro. My dad like, make sure you save money. I'm like, how am I gonna save money when I'm making $7 an hour, bro? He's like, just even if you put $20 to the side, each check put 20, $25 to the side. I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do with 20 to $25? He's like, just trust me, just try to do that. And I started doing that. 20 to $25 aside every check, income tax. So I work some overtime. I'll throw a little more in there. After a while I looked in there and it wasn't looking bad. It was looking pretty good. And so with that, I learned the lesson of no matter how much you put to the side, just put something to the side. And it accumulates over time. Now you're working with something. Now you can start doing more things with financials and more financial literacy and investing and things like that. But we can get into that later. So remember, financial literacy is crucial. 40% of businesses fail within the first year. It's not always because it was a bad idea. If you don't know how to make that money stretch, if you don't know how to manage that money, you're not going to last long. Until next time, Big Reg out.